Roll 'em.
Hi, I'm Luke, and this is segment 2 of the interview. I peddle poison, fentanyl, and methamphetamine to support my own habit as well as to eat and have the things I need daily to survive. But I recognize that I sell the poison that's ruined my life, and ideally my end game is not to be a notorious rich drug dealer, but it's to support my artwork, and where that becomes my legitimate source of income. And
so you do artwork?
I do artwork.
That's fantastic.
I do graffiti. I grew up in Baltimore, so I love the urban art. I've always loved graffiti. It was actually the first charge I got when I was 14 years old. It was vandalism for painting on the walls.
So I understand you have a criminal record as well.
Yes.
Is that one of the things that keeps you from getting a more legitimate job? And
Absolutely. I have a trade. I'm an AC mechanic with almost 20 years experience, but no one wants to hire me because
you got a criminal record,
I have multiple
right?
felonies. So.
Okay. So are you just trying to peddle this stuff to build your artwork up and get out of that business as soon as you can?
Exactly. It supports my habit. My end game is to where I'm either doing tattoos or, like, when I'm locked up, the graffiti sells, people have their kids' names done and their wives' names done.
Okay, so you do it for the fellow inmates?
Yeah, and I'll tell them to pick, like, what are their 3 favorite colors and what do they like, so it personalizes it, and then the word, their name gets all decked out, and, I eat, and their family members love it.
Luke, you sound like a very interesting gentleman. I want nothing more for you than for you to stop having to sell fentanyl and sell meth.
I love it. It's ugly out here.
Hey, can we look at some of your artwork? Hey, if anyone watching this video would like to help support Luke, you leave a comment. He's subscribed. He'll see the comments, and we would like to blow his artwork up. We would like this for this to go viral. What do you got to show us?
A lot of this stuff right here, I don't have my good stuff with me. This is like the stuff I do for myself, and it's like I put the negativity here to try to like process it out.
The
Like,
negativity of what? Just
distressed, but spelled
okay,
different.
that's nice. That looks cool.
And then vacant with a K.
Word vacant with a K. Let me kind of zoom in on different parts of that artwork. That is
There's a lot of
fantastic.
little Easter eggs in there. Yeah, I keep
So some of the people that buy your fentanyl and buy your meth, do they ever like the artwork too?
Yeah, they are checking it out. This one says built for guilt.
What are some of the youngest people you've sold fentanyl to?
Honestly, everyone's pretty much about my age, maybe in their 30s.
Okay.
I kind of have a limit. I'd never turn no one on their first time. Absolutely not. I'm not going to be the first person you ever get it from.
Luke, how important is it to you for your artwork to be your primary source of income instead of this drug dealing?
Oh, it's got to be, because one, I'm so like far in this scene. It's so stressful, and it's no way to live.
Do you ever have nightmares?
Oh yeah, I have nightmares where I get locked up all the time.
Do you ever have nightmares that someone would ever sustain an injury from your fentanyl or from your meth?
No. I mean, I just try, but you can only pound it into their head so much. Like I can tell them, be careful, be careful, be careful, and ultimately people aren't careful. They're stupid, and addicts have this mentality. More is better, and unfortunately it's not like that with this drug. So I pray that doesn't happen.
How many street drugs, I mean, of course, other than straight fentanyl, is there fentanyl in the marijuana these days?
I've heard of such things. I haven't seen it, but
do you ever mix
like
the
they're
fentanyl?
Trying to get the whole world hooked on that shit, it seems like.
Do you ever mix the fentanyl with the meth and sell it as meth?
No, I don't cross-contaminate. I'm not trying to hurt nobody.
Okay. See, that's how people die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's dangerous.
So what else do you have to tell us about your artwork or about your efforts to prop up your artwork and just stop dealing drugs?
Well,
what can you tell us about
Since I was young, everyone who sees me drawing is always like, man, do you sling ink? Do you do tattoos? And I don't, so ideally I'd like to learn, and that would be a great source of revenue. And then the other thing would be like these guys set up on the beach, all these artists, and have a little company like What's in the Name, because that's mainly what I do. In jail, people want their names on their daughters, their sons, their wives, family members' names, and you personalize it with shit they like and colors they like, and they're a hit, man. People gobble them up.
When's the last time you were in jail?
I got out in July. I did a year in county.
Do you see much drug use in jail?
Here, no. Back in Baltimore, yeah.
Have you ever been in prison?
In Maryland, yes.
In Maryland. Ever in Florida?
No, not in Florida.
Okay. So we're going to end this segment of the interview with Luke. Very interesting interview. We appreciate his time. And the next segment of the interview is going to be current situation, why homeless and for how long. And we might have a lot of segments with Luke. He's a very interesting gentleman, very interesting artist. Thanks for viewing.